The Aston Martin DB12 is the successor to the DB11, and it represents a bold new chapter in the British marque's legendary DB series. This YouTube video review offers a deep dive into the features, performance, design, and overall experience of driving this new super tourer, a term Aston Martin proudly uses to define the DB12. From first impressions to engine specs and interior details, this video walks you through everything you need to know about this high-performance luxury coupe. Introduction: a new era of grand touring. The video kicks off with a cinematic rolling shot of the DB12 in motion, gracefully gliding along a coastal road. The narrator introduces the car as the world's first super tourer, highlighting its ambition to merge ultimate performance with high-end luxury. The DB12 is not just an evolution of the DB11. It's a full-blown revolution in terms of handling, power, and technology. Aston Martin aims to re-establish itself at the top tier of the GT market, and the DB12 is the sharpest weapon in its arsenal. Exterior design: pure British elegance with aggression. One of the standout points in the video is the DB12's design language. The camera pans across the large, aggressive front grille, sharper LED headlamps, and the flared wheel arches that now house wider front and rear tracks. The narrator explains how the car sits lower and wider than its predecessor, giving it a more planted and assertive stance. The DB12 retains Aston Martin's signature flowing lines and muscular proportions, but everything feels more evolved and aggressive. The rear is slightly more sculpted, and the 21-inch forged alloy wheels complete the look. According to the host, the DB12 oozes presence and is a perfect balance of beauty and brute strength. Engine and performance: V8 Thunder. Under the hood, the DB12 is powered by a re-engineered 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 sourced from Mercedes-AMG. This engine has been heavily modified by Aston Martin and now produces a whopping 671 horsepower and 800 Nm of torque. In the video, the presenter starts the engine, and the deep, throaty growl fills the air, a sound that is described as pure mechanical symphony. The video showcases several acceleration runs with 0 to 100 km per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour, achieved in just 3.5 seconds, and a top speed of 202 miles per hour, 325 km per hour. The 8-speed automatic transmission is said to be razor-sharp, and the electronic rear differential enhances agility during hard cornering. The car is tested both on twisty mountain roads and straight highways, with driving impressions highlighting its superb steering feedback, minimal body roll, and remarkable stability. According to the host, this is the most dynamic and driver-focused DB ever made. Interior and tech: the ultimate cabin redefined. As the video moves inside the DB12, the narrator emphasizes that Aston Martin has finally ditched the outdated infotainment system in favor of a brand new, in-house developed interface. There's a 10.25-inch touchscreen at the center, offering sharp graphics, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and over-the-air update capability. Luxury is at the heart of the DB12's cabin. The video zooms in on the premium materials: hand-stitched leather, Alcantara, real metal trim, and carbon fiber inserts. The seats are both supportive and plush, with a memory function and ventilation. An optional 15-speaker Bowers & Wilkins surround sound system is tested during the review, and it is described as crisp, immersive, and powerful, almost good enough to rival the engine note. The cabin insulation is also excellent, offering a quiet cruising experience when you want it. Driving modes and handling: precision on demand. The DB12 features 5 driving modes: GT, Sport, Sport Plus, Wet, and Individual. Each mode changes the car's throttle response, suspension stiffness, steering weight, and exhaust note. During the test drive portion, the host switches from GT to Sport Plus and notes a dramatic change in character. The steering becomes quicker, the exhaust louder, and the car more eager to dive into corners. Special attention is given to the new adaptive dampers and the improved chassis rigidity, which make the DB12 a true joy to drive on twisty roads. The car's electronics don't feel intrusive. Instead, they work seamlessly in the background to enhance driver confidence. Final verdict: the ultimate grand tourer. The review concludes with a recap of the DB12's major achievements. It's more powerful, more technologically advanced, and better to drive than any DB model before it. The host calls it a game changer for Aston Martin, a car that competes not just with Bentley and Porsche but also flirts with the realm of Ferrari and McLaren in terms of dynamics. For anyone in the market for a high-performance GT with unmistakable style, impeccable luxury, and brutal power, the DB12 is a compelling choice. It's not just a car you drive, it's an experience you live. YouTube video summary. Car model, Aston Martin DB12. Power, 671 horsepower from a twin-turbo V8. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 3.5 seconds. Top speed, 202 miles per hour. Interior, handcrafted luxury with new infotainment. Verdict, a true super tourer, blending performance, luxury, and design. Let me know if you'd like a title, description, and tags for this video as well. Ask ChatGPT.